I'm not even in your fucking face. Stop sounding.
Move. I want to leave.
I get that. I want you to call.
Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Xander, my.
Goodbye. Please move. Please move. I want to leave. 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 Get the fuck out of the way. You dumb slut. Why is it not? You cheated. You slut. Get out of the way. Have a good one. With Ricky. Get out of my fucking face. Why is it not? You cheated. Out of my fucking face. You dumb slut.
She thought waiting around would change his mind. But some men don't come back once they've had enough. Subscribe and let's dive in. The following clips are shared for commentary, education, and discussion purposes. Viewer discretion is advised.
We were married for 7. It was a beautiful thing, and we still had, like, you know, the normal ups and downs. But I will say we didn't have a relationship where we argued all the time. Yeah. We didn't have a relationship where we were dealing with infidelity or stuff like that, you know, during those times. We didn't have that type of relationship. So, because we were friends first, you know, so it was always like, that's my homie. It was just something in me as a woman. I cannot explain it to where it was like I was battling myself. You feel like I'm trying to do the right thing, but it's something that's pulling me away from doing this. But why would it pull me away from my husband? I'm battling in the midst of that with religion, like what the people telling me at church and what I'm getting spiritual advice from. And then I'm battling with it with myself. Like, why am I feeling this way? I'm talking about I'm going to therapy for myself to figure out why am I feeling this way towards my husband. And the way I was feeling, it wasn't like I felt resentment towards him. It was almost like I was withholding a piece of me that I couldn't give him. I'm sitting on the couch and we had a small issue, and that small issue was back that pattern. Now, you done went to therapy for this. We done had talk for this. I done talked to you. What did you get from this after I said? To make sure you understand, because I love to communicate. And I'm sitting on the couch, y'all, and I kid you not, God told me that is not your husband. Wow.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
So I got dumped because I asked a man to pay for everything. And before you guys comment, I just want to know, do you guys think that I was in the wrong?
Yes, you saw that man as an ATM and he saw you as a liability. So yes, you are in the wrong. Because as you said in your video, you're only a girlfriend. So there's only 2 reasons I would see why you would want an arrangement like that. 1, you want to work and keep all your money to yourself, which is selfish in itself, because that's your relationship and you don't want to contribute anything towards it.
That was a win for the guy. These days, women use dates just for meals, not to actually get to know you. They know from the start if they're not interested, yet still go. But he refused to be used. When you spot the signs, cut her off with no second thought.
Why is it that the men that want us, we don't want them?
This should be interesting.
I know that they say, like, your man might be the complete opposite of what you actually want, and I get that. I do. But sometimes, it ain't even sometimes, I can't fake it. I cannot fake it. If I'm not interested, I'm not interested.
I get that. If you're not into somebody, it's hard to act like you're into somebody. So I understand that.
It's mad that want me.
Yeah. A bunch of men want you. I get it.
But I don't want the mad I be wanting who I want.
Men everywhere have FOBC, fear of being a creep, okay? Men don't approach women anymore because of FOBC. They don't want to be viewed as a creep. They don't want to be rejected, especially hot men. The only men that are going up to women and approaching them are ugly. So if I see one more video of a man talking about a woman having to be more approachable, I'm just going to tell you this straight up from just experience. I tried that, okay? That is a waste of your damn time. It doesn't matter how approachable you are. A man does not ever get the courage to go up to you because they have FOBC.
Oh man, she was so close. For like the first 10 seconds of this video, she was correct. A big reason why a lot of men don't approach anymore is because they don't want to be seen as a creep. However, the rest of what she says is just incorrect. It's actually the opposite. Because the more attractive a man is, the less likely he's going to be seen as a creep. He knows it, and so do you ladies. Come on, you know that you're not going to find the attractive man approaching you as creepy. It's actually more of that middle ground man that runs the highest risk because he has the confidence to approach you, and a lot of women, like 50% of women at least, would find him attractive, but 50% of women don't find him attractive. That man can't tell if you're a woman that would find him attractive. He's looking for clues. 20 years ago, that exact man could approach a woman who maybe didn't find him attractive and she would let him down easy and she wouldn't call him a creep. Remember, this is a man that a lot of women would actually find attractive. He's just not hitting the right mark with the right woman. Ladies, that's not completely his fault. He can't read your mind. So that's what they're talking about when they're saying be more approachable. If you're you're attracted to that man, be approachable or be the one that actually approaches him. It's not that hard of a concept, ladies.
She couldn't have said it better. Men don't want to end up in some bimbo's TikTok video being called a creep. So a lot of men have just given up because the dating market isn't filled with good options anyway.
Yeah. He's with girl A, who is boring, stays at home, prefers to be watching Netflix and hanging out, waiting for him, right? And doesn't really go outside. Or the other girl who's spontaneous, adventurous, has friends, has a social life, is out and about, life of the party, you know, interesting life experiences. What do you think is a better fit for your brother?
Life experiences.
See, that is why women don't know anything. And I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. And the reality is, the first girl I mentioned is a way better fit for most guys.
Lazy and just sitting at home all day.
See, I love how she said that person's lazy. See how she was able to find a negative thing to the girl who's actually the better candidate?
Yeah.
For her brother versus the other girl. Bro, we don't want girls that are outside all the time and life of the party and spontaneous and all that shit. It's free-spirited. Those girls tend to be promiscuous. Not all the time, but they tend to be. I noticed a lot of girls that come on the show, they tend to think like men and women have the same attraction triggers, but it's actually the opposite. Like, you're attracted to a guy that's smart, confident, tall, money, status, worldly experiences. We, on the other hand, we're attracted to a girl that's young, impressionable. You know, we don't care about their money or their competence. We want to be the ones to teach them competence, if anything.
And I'm making money myself. I don't think we're compatible.
If she's broke, my thing is you can take care of her to get to where she needs to get. Now, once she...
Why do I have to do that?
Listen, you don't have to do anything, but if you want to be in a productive, committed relationship, every relationship has their flaws, every relationship has their journeys and their peaks and valleys. You have to give her something and instill something in her to get to where she needs to go.
Same thing that y'all have y'all standards, right?
If she's your wife, then yes. But if she's just a girlfriend, no, don't be that guy. Men who think they can play the hero always end up regretting it.
Fit is nice, it's clean, but it's just not my style, like, you know, what I'm into.
Want some business?
Yeah, but I love it. It's like, it's giving nice, you know, business, but it's not my type of style.
He actually owned a building down.
He wasn't even willing to spend $150 to spend an afternoon with a woman like me.
On
That's
first
some
date?
Right? That's some low vibe.
No, I was gonna say 150 on the first date is kind of wild.
Well, when you get to my level,
on a first date,
that's nothing. Normal first dates for me are thousands of dollars.
That's insane. That's not. You're getting to know the person. This isn't like you're my girlfriend. I'm gonna spend thousands of dollars on you.
But here's the thing: when you're an expert psychoanalyst, you don't need that. You know the person instantly. Yeah. So I have that gift. I don't need all this time to get to know a man. I don't need it. I know right away. But it's street smarts. You read vibe.
If somebody wants me to go 50-50 with them, let me tell you right now, we're not living together. Like, we could be together, but I'm not living with you because that's not worth it to me. I'm gonna keep my place and you keep your place. I'm gonna pay 100% of my bills and you can pay 100% of your bills, because the sacrifices I'm gonna have to make to live with you, no, you need to be paying all the bills. I'm not doing it.
These guys finish last. Women always go for the bad guy that's going to hurt you. Yeah. Like, he's obviously not ready to be married. So he's not ready to have children. But that's who the woman wants for whatever reason. And then, you know, I don't know, Kevin on the side is like the nicest person on the planet. Yeah. Will treat you good. And it's like, eh.
These women skip the good guys, run straight to the ones who will leave them single mothers and filled with trauma, then wonder why life isn't going their way.
Things my ex-boyfriend did to me and I still stayed with him. Starting out strong, he would urinate in bottles when he was too lazy to get up and use the bathroom when playing his PS4, and he would hide them in his closet. He cheated on me with a 13-year-old. He hacked into my social media accounts and would block men that I knew. He traded corn of me on Instagram with other men. He hacked into my social media accounts and would pretend to be me and not let me have them back. Tried to run my car off the road because I wouldn't do stuff with him in the car. Told me I looked ugly prom night and made me leave when I was out having a really good time and dancing with my friends. Would take pictures of my bank cards and steal my money. Ditched me on my birthday to go sell illegal substances. Paid for my birthday dinner and made me pay him back. Cheated on me 20 times. Had bad earwax that caked on his earbuds. And I officially dumped him because he got a 16-year-old pregnant.
One thing women know how to do really good is keeping other women single.
Yeah, for
Women
sure.
give other women the most horrible advice ever.
Yeah. I agree.
So that they can be single just like you. They really have a clandestine jealousy for women who are in a relationship. No one's looking for you. You're no man's first choice. You're absolutely no man's first choice, saying how you don't need no man and how we don't need y'all. What do you mean we, lady? You're only one person. What do you mean we don't need y'all? You are no man's first choice. Stop trying to recruit these young girls and have them recycle your way of thinking to pull them on your side, because these young girls and women that are aligning themselves with the interests of men, they have a chance to go on and have a happy and healthy, fruitful relationship. You don't. But now you're trying to recruit more and more women to come over there.
This girl never This girl is crazy. Oh wow, she giving them a show. She giving them a show. Look at this. She is on a rampage. Yeah, I can see her. Yo, this is what happens when I come back to New York.
Woman who is upset with her man goes on Twitter and puts out all of his banking information. I'm talking checking number, routing number, a bank card, PIN, everything. And Twitter, the scammers go crazy. People are literally paying their rent, paying their car notes, door dashing food. They're literally clearing out this man's bank account. And all this woman has to say for all of her crimes is this. You see that? I feel complete. No, since the only thing you're about to complete is a jail.
This is why you stay away from toxic women. They'll ruin their own lives and try to drag yours down too. Fail once and you'll learn the hard way. Subscribe. See you in the next one. The following clips are shared for commentary, education, and discussion purposes. Viewer discretion is advised.